Hey, I don't have an intro.
Your butt?
So good. Feixiao, chill your shit. Anyway, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for more Star Rail. I figure there hasn't been any on the channel in a while. Let's just play a bunch of Star Rail. Why the hell not? So nice to play. So nice to play this after that premiere. Yunli's here.
It's earlier at the Palace of Astral. I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you.
My Astral Expressing friends.
With all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you.
Jing Yuan's reservation's gonna go away a bit here?
These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yuchue for questioning.
Oh.
A lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation.
I was curious if we were gonna see her or not. Apparently we are not.
But despite all that, I believe in you.
Bum, bum.
Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshals still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Lawfu to you.
Well, that happened after. Oh, wait, what?
Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchue from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance.
Demonic planet?
Vividly.
I beg pardon?
There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others. But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So, General feixiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
No. I am too.
Didn't you just in the previous episode say you came here with good intentions just to show your daughter new horizons, or granddaughter new horizons?
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
March, you've known him for what, like an hour?
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Lawfu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to feixiao's questioning.
What the fuck does
The
that
Marshal
mean?
is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
She?
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
Bro, is the Marshal of the Xianzhou just Marshal Reinhardt of Alchemy Stars? Who is basically just like red-colored feixiao. I would be totally okay with that. Fucking love Reinhardt.
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and feixiao's? Whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same.
Bro has 800 years of experience under his belt. I don't even want to talk to him. I'd be so scared he'd be swindling me.
As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General feixiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance. Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war dance.
Oh. What you got? Ooh, it's a shit. Well, girl, why are you just standing in the corner? I hate you.
Yes, it's this case right here.
This case gleams with a muted luster, crafted from a material neither wood nor metal. Its surface is masterfully woven with metallic threads outlining an intricate pattern of lotus flowers.
There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Lawfu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Lawfu would be the Ringmaster.
Hello?
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the ringmaster?
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
Yeah, why don't you?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, but in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside. I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of
I'm
the
interested.
Jing's craftsmanship. It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands, tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now. I've been wondering who would be worthy of such a sword. And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that Yanqing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the Lawfu as the Ringmaster. So it seems like a perfect gift for him.
Really?
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa. No need to beat around the bush.
That's... I hate you, but that was a funny intro.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yanqing.
Really, that's not what I expected him to say. I agree with him, but that's not what I expected him to say.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Oh, he's so clever. That's the same bullshit she was saying.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
That was a good retort.
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
I'm so excited.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll probably be me. But whatever happens, it won't be him.
It'll either be death or disaster when these two clash.
Not to be rude or anything. We've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
God damn it, March.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
Huh?
How does that make sense?
Thank you. I almost said that.
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
I mean, Dan Hung would be the choice, but he's also famous, so
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Why we voted her off the island so fast?
Who? Wait, me?
That's not how I thought that would happen.
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Oh, wait. Are you serious, General?
Don't look at me.
Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can?
She's
learn
mouthing
it?
off.
Oh, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just accept your fate, March.
Isn't this a perfect chance for you? I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some sword moves.
Random voice acting?
Yeah, I did say that. But this is all happening so quickly, don't you think?
Yes, actually.
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped. The war dance is the perfect opportunity to see what heights she can reach.
Low key, dude. Learning some swordplay at the Xianzhou would be badass.
I appreciate your kind words, General Huayan. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should be preparing for the ceremony.
Yeah, this ain't something that just kind of like happens overnight.
Oh, plus, I heard that each sword master has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that mean everyone's stuck in a stalemate and unable to end their fights during the war dance? That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
More than a decade? Oh, yeah, wait. Yunli's probably also long life species. I'm sitting here like, bro, you're both like 15. Like, there's no fucking way. But then I'm like, long life species.
Really?
That'll only take a decade to learn, no biggie.
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be? Plus, what really decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
So Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say?
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. She went with that so fast.
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach, why don't you let me be the ringmaster instead?
What the why do you
Yanqing. Teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
Exactly. It'll give him, like you're saying, a lot of insight.
I see, General. Then count me in.
Now that Yanqing has agreed too, it all comes down to Miss March giving her knowledge.
Oh, March will explode under this peer pressure.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
Face. The absolute terror behind those eyes. Time for you to become the best swordmaster on the Express.
At least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
What is this?
Hey, I've never missed my target. Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness, General Huayan.
The random MC voice acting really gets me.
Great.
I don't know how much I like
Starting
it.
tomorrow, Yanqing and Yunli will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay.
Oh, this is actually gonna be pretty cool.
Yunli and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
He's so sweet.
You're too kind. Oh, wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Huayang, smiling silently, soon departs the seat of divine foresight with Yun Li in tow.
General Huayan's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about?
This is an awkward lineup.
I think we strayed off topic. How did things even get to this point?
Yeah, I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world did Yun Li and I suddenly become Miss March's swordplay mentors?
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
Because General Huayan wants us to stick around on the Luofu for some time.
Aren't we here to attend the ceremony anyway?
But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Luofu's operations log that was given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face. And he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yun Li into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
Yeah, sounds so troubled by this.
Elder Huayan is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache. My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses. I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Feixiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have. So please, be prepared for the meeting.
No worries, answering a few questions is no big deal. Perhaps we should just pack up and leave tonight.
Don't worry, General. No matter what happens, I'm prepared to stay here as the Express's witness and answer any questions.
I'm so glad you're out of your little emo mood.
Thank you, everyone.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but... As the Luofu Ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Whew. In Aram Alley, Feixiao meets with her old comrade in arms,
The
whom she...
illustrious Merlin's claw waiting for me.
Yukong!
And for so long, too. It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Feixiao.
Oh, please. Don't turn into something depressing. It's Yukong. There's like a 9 out of 10 chance.
It's been 30 years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukong?
Yes.
Oxian ladies
Back
catching
then,
up.
You were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights. And I was a pilot of the Luofu's Rainbow Fall Fleet. Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying. Really does feel like
Immediately
a long time
depression.
ago.
Why, woman? Just fucking be happy.
Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day.
Every day.
So I'm well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up?
Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle?
That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again? Was it Pichu? Or Kachio?
Pichu.
Jiao Cho. He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yao Qing. Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health today.
Oh yeah, her condition thing.
Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far.
I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, May I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Lawfu?
Damn, Yukong's slick with it.
The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although the report from the Lawfu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces.
I mean, that was due to a bunch of, like, what I would assume is a lot of Elio interference. So, yeah, I could tell where it would be really hard for them to figure that out.
As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons. The Lawfu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Lawfu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge Waterscape, which in turn disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the Ambrosial Arbor. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Lawfu today. Well, duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best.
I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jing Yuan right now, but... well, you know how I am. The Lawfu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, much of which can be attributed to General Jing Yuan's masterful strategizing. Unfortunately, for a long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements. A moment that our adversaries relish.
A rough life.
That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
Who?
Hule? You mean that Hule? The Borisin Warhead? The same Hule who has been imprisoned in the Shackling prison for over 7 centuries?
A Borisin? Okay, what the fuck is this string of coincidences? Also, for the people who have mentioned Hule in the chat before, I've now just heard the name for the first time. So all of you are spoiling assholes, and I'm coming for you in the Discord after this.
The nemesis of the Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos. I can't quite remember the exact wording, but...
Nemesis of Foxians?
Yes, the very same Hule.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now, of all times?
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the Shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Lawfu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns. That's why I was sent here, to reassure them.
Interesting.
It's all bad news.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the thing you asked for.
Tell me more.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no cargo. However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
No, neither. Yukong, have you heard of a person named Ron May?
Huh? After a day running around, you finally arrive at Particular. What? This night you're restless from meeting the general and the bustling crowd before the war dance keeps you from falling asleep. Why would that have any relevance? Day 2.
I'm still feeling sleepy.
You sure?
Did I oversleep? Where did March and Donham go?
Interesting. Interesting. March to mastery of stars. Oh no. What is about to happen?
You are.
And Qing's here too. March, show some respect to your master. What kind of master waits on their apprentice's doorstep?
You haven't forgotten about our promise to General Huayan, have you? I woke up especially early so I can start teaching Miss March swordplay.
That is such a scary thought because anytime somebody mentions waking up early for training, it's like right before the sun rises, right? So the idea of someone waking up especially early, it's like what, like 4 in the morning?
Hey, why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
Oh?
This is, the first time someone has called me master. I need to, get used to it.
You sweet, sweet summer child.
Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight. I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best, but if you break your master's rules...
March is on. What'll you do?
Is it too late for regrets? I'm already regretting my impulsive decision.
Honestly, I'm not sure what I'll do either. Because I've never been a teacher before. So, Miss March, please behave and don't skip classes. Or complain.
Or
You need to
complain.
toughen up and train her properly, Master Yanqing. Don't go easy on her.
You're so heartless. By the way, where's Yun Li?
Probably about to like dive off a roof and sneak attack you and be like, that was lesson 1. You suck.
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
March 7th, waves to you and Denhung, embarking your first okay. Oh shit, character change? Pinacone style in the Xianzhou?
It's the first day, and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
What are these smug faces?
Master Yun Li, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
This is so fun.
Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning.
Wonder if it is or he's just trying to like make shit up.
As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu's swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring. You won't be complaining about Luofu's swordplay then.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Ju-Ming sword masters treat their apprentices.
She's gonna beat the shit out of March.
Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship
The threads!
gift from me to you. I hope you put it to good use.
The threads!
What's this? Xianzhou clothing? It's so beautiful!
March glow up incoming.
Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it.
Women.
You're awesome, Master Yun Li! See? See? How
The double
can you
C.
compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Ju-Ming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
It even did the little auto zoom. I don't have to do that edit now.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
Huh? You have a gift for me too, Master Ching?
Oh, this is such a bad entry.
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of swords overnight.
Overnight?
Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsmen to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
I feel like Yun Li would have been a better pick for that, but
Thank you, Master
now I'm
Yan
nitpicking.
Ching.
March is getting all this love right in the beginning, and the training is about to suck, and she's gonna hate everything.
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you, Yun Li?
There is this is a lot.
The real competition is just getting started. I'm so lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
Oh, you're in trouble, March. Oh shit, here it is.
So what do you think, masters? Does this outfit suit me?
It does, March.
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
All right, let's get started
Random
with
Cloud
the
Knight.
training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor. Wait, you're my teachers, but you brought in an instructor?
Wait. We're having actual combat training for the first lesson? Isn't that a bit too intense?
Yes, but no. Well, yes, but also they'll get to learn what you can do real quick. Oh, actually, also this Cloud Knight dude, that's a real easy way to introduce an enemy to fight
Well, I heard you have some experience with
for like
archery and
in-game
martial arts.
fighting.
The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are.
Whoa.
Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
How the fuck are you guys so smart even though you're like 10? Well, no, they're like over 100, which by normal human standards is perfectly enough to be a master.
If you're ready, let's begin.
That's so
Okay.
funny. That's like when I went to learn snowboarding. I had never done it before and I didn't know what the fuck to do. And my buddy literally just threw the snowboard at me and he was like, dude, just strap it on, stand up and go in the most natural way. Like whatever the most comfortable one is. Oh, I love the little hop.
Did it! This is what they mean by no pain, no gain.
Oh, March, you sweet, sweet summer child. Buddy, I'm so sorry about all this.
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. But please go easy on me.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
Ready to shine.
Oh, what is this fucking team? No rush, Miss March. You're still inexperienced with the sword. Why don't you use your skill first and learn a few moves from me? Understood. Now I'll ask Master Yinching to teach me some moves.
Come on.
This is hilarious.
Let me please have some tea.
Slow it down.
Close attention, Miss March.
Shiku's attacks can accumulate charge from March 7th and make her realize powerful abilities.
Agile in your movements.
Okay, Yinching, where are we going? Right here, buddy?
Blade in flight.
Does an ultimate count?
Right on time. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Slice!
Ignore him. Strength is everything.
Everything. Blast!
Rock shattering slash. Yes, you. Like this?
Let's go right here, March.
Done. So, how many of my moves can you block?
Right on time.
I do love
Time
her
for some
sword though. It
swordplay.
is epic as shit. Get March back in here.
Better not underestimate me.
Go. And then we'll
Yes,
get Yinching in here. Don't kill him. You bastard! I wanted to do March's. Oh, there's more. Never mind. I didn't even realize there was to be more.
Melt all down.
Okay. I did not know there was more than one wave. We're good then.
I get it now. You'll make for good practice.
All right, and let's do this.
With a true focused mind. Here I come. Severing mountains.
Boom. Did you say severing mountains?
Right on time.
Do a normal attack. There we go. Fancy looking.
Yes, you. Blade in flight.
There's that follow-up attack. I haven't seen that shit in ages.
Time to show you
Do
what
the
I
ultimate,
can
the
really
apex
do.
of March 7th. Is that a D-Ting?
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Oh, March.
One time, are you mumbling about? Isn't this sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
She said, what are you mumbling?
Melt all down. Strike with heart.
That's funny as hell.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Actually a really good combo considering Yun Li's ability and then Yan Qing's ability.
That's how a true master does it.
Do it, March.
All right, check out this move.
She said the thing.
Clouds, clean the path.
Excalibur!
I didn't expect the first lesson to be so intense.
Seems correct.
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing Lawfu swordplay.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on
Uh-oh.
her
Strength. Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
I could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
I mean, a lot of
Skilled sword masters
A lot of
know
fights
how
of
to
between
play their
values here.
strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
They're both about to yell at her.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aww.
March is in for thus begins the journey of March 7th sword training. Meanwhile, considering the actual fucking story, please. Tread on a brand new path. The hunt. Here it is. You could switch it up now. Switch. Oh, I unlocked it straight away. Oh, fuck. I need to work on this character like right away. Slap her on the damn team. Interesting. Okay, we will cross that bridge here in a sec. Time marches on and days turn to more. Really?
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Lawfu.
Yun Li's
so
face.
No need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going? As for me, I've somehow become the apprentice to two Cloud Knight sword masters, and I've been
Who are
honing
also
my
apprentices.
sword skills with their guidance. One of them is Yanqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be.
I tried to drag him into this, but he refused. Then I
My
tried
ass,
to
you
rope
did.
Don Hung in, but Master Yanqing wouldn't have it.
March is somewhere going, please help me! Screaming at her comrades to help her.
I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills.
I mean, you are technically a warrior, March.
Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all. Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
Days and nights fly by in the delve as the war dance fast approaches. Under the strict supervision of her two masters, March 7th trains tirelessly, almost developing tennis elbow. The day after the sword training.
Well done. Let's call it a day.
Like if Yun Li gets a rerun, I would pull for her, only because like she's so unique compared to other characters. It's like her and Claire have a style that I haven't even remotely touched in the game. Maybe I have a chance of defeating my man. Oh, okay. Let's not go like that, man.
Just you wait and see. I'll show off my skills in the ring and win a match. I'll make both of you proud.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Are you sure he wasn't
I
laughing
knew
at
someone
you?
was gonna retort here.
Oh, shut up.
It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, Masters.
March got the suck up part down pat a lot quicker than I thought she would.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades could improve your touch.
Oh, let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword?
Great sword.
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the swordmaster. Yanqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
First, you didn't kick my butt.
Oh, Jesus.
Second, you'll never kick my butt.
He turns and
Third,
starts screaming in her ear.
Settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt.
Oh shit, it's getting bad. March, get out the boba tea.
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance. Deal?
The fucking March face. Just the
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between you lately.
And then there's the cool dynamic that March is technically, I guess, they're trying to depict her as being like an adult over these two who are being depicted as kids.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Law Fu and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out, the rumors are true.
My guy, how we doing?
Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance. Shouldn't you two be focusing on honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
You're... Oh, that's right. You're the pink-haired fox from the Yaoqing.
Pink? Pink haired. I want to click this, so okay. So, real quick. Pink hair. Not pink hair. Pink hair. Not pink hair. This is peach at best. Fight me. I went to art school.
What are you laughing at? You've got pink hair too.
That's funny, but
I'm
it should be.
Xiaozhou, the healer working for the general of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing. And you were trying to sneak a peek at our training?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts. I'm just here on the General's orders to take care of some official business. I didn't mean to interrupt your training. I'll be on my way.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about what to learn, I couldn't help but wander over. From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like
Oh, this is where we learn about the cooking.
sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking. They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make double the progress in half the time. For example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder beef when simmered. It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients. Apprentice.
I'm so hungry now. Bro, why are all of these I'm getting hungry?
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
Are you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Food is healing, young lady.
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Xianzhou Yaoqing is called the Rancha School. That specializes in food therapy. So it's only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
That sounds amazing.
So, you're the General's cook?
I'm a healer. But anyway, a cook who isn't interested in health doesn't make for a good advisor. Fine. Call me a cook if you want.
Do not be shit-talking people's cooks. Luffy and Sanji would like to have a word with you, young lady.
Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing. After all, the art of healing inherently encompasses both life and death.
You just learn one because you learned the other. It's just kind of a thing. Seems like he just got offended.
Seriously? Trying to save face in front of kids? Ugh.
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
No.
This is called tumble dust, an extract from an exotic flower named Yabra.
Yeah, bruh.
Ugh, is it poison?
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process. However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape its effects.
Now he's very happy.
This thing can save lives or take them. It's more powerful than the swords in your hands.
That may be so, but still, I prefer settling things with a sword than, you know.
Huh. Looks like I did get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden?
I was gonna say,
I'm
whoa,
just
whoa.
sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Picture this. 2 individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat, where life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Got seen some shit apparently.
Perhaps we've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiaoqiu. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
Well, well. Then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights. The war dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself yet.
What was this engagement?
Hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity. Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yunli and Miss March haven't seen it either, right?
You were so excited
Well,
to do
then,
that.
I'll give you all a tour.
Not what I expected to happen. What was that little episode? Like, it made sense at first, and then it all just kind of started getting crazy. Like, I don't know what... It's like he got insulted, so he low-key insulted them. They insulted him back. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Surviving the battle.
Okay, you're all just gonna say the same fucking shit. Okay.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Alrighty, let us head to Stargazer Navalia in the next episode.